Hey, everyone. What's happening out there? This is Aloysia Woods, as you already know, author, motivational speaker, breakthrough coach, and entrepreneur, or what I'm really considering myself is a serial entrepreneur. So, how's everyone doing? I'm reaching out because I want to ensure that we are delivering the message and raising our voices to vote. Whoever hasn't voted, or if you're straddling the fence, please vote. It's the only way we can get at least a foot in the door as to what we do next. Voting is essential and it is vital for us to raise our voices and vote. Like literally, I've been preaching that. It was a 30-day blitz. I don't recall how many days now we're away from voting, but you know how many days it is. Because we have a lot of work to do. We're looking at who was voted in as the judge. We're looking at what's going to happen on election day. We're looking at, I don't want to get too deeply political. Those of you that know what's happening politically, you know where I'm coming from. I'm basically just trying to raise my voice and spread the word so that we can reach out there and tell everyone we know how vital it is for us to get out there and vote. This election is essential. And the only way that we're going to get to a space of change is if we do our part. There's a dialogue that's happening that I posted a question about the American dream. And some of the responses are, the American dream wasn't created for us. The reality is that's the truth. Because of all the systemic injustices and discrimination and racism and inequalities and all of the things that have been stigmatized against us as a people has really left a gap that we got to figure out how to fill. And it's going to take a fight. We know it's not going to happen with the blink of an eye. But as I stated, we have the millennials, that's the generation coming, and we have to use our wisdom, our knowledge, and our experiences and understanding to reach them because they have a large voice through social media. And we are obviously in a digital space and technology is not going anywhere. So, but we still have to reach out and touch each other. Uniting is going to be vital. So we have to use the tools that we have to find a way to start bridging these gaps, because while we may sit back and we're in our comfortable homes and, we eat well and all is good, just, for the most part. There are a lot of us, let me repeat that, a lot of us that are homeless, that are hungry, that are struggling. And I'm talking about children in the mix of this. There's a lot of wealth in this country. We have a lot of talent and gifts. We got to start using what we have so that we can be a part of bridging this gap to create wealth for generations to come. There's no need or reason why there's poverty, homelessness, or hunger in a country with so much riches. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Never did, and it never will. So I'm just really opening my mouth and raising my voice to reach as many people as I can reach. Those who want to listen, and those who won't listen. It's okay. But we all know the truth, whether we accept that truth or not. And it goes far beyond the words that I'm saying, because I try to choose my words very diplomatically, particularly on social media. But if we can come together, unite, and raise our voices, we're going to have an impact that you cannot imagine. But we cannot be divided any longer. That's part of the issue. We are divided. Whether it's the leadership in the country that's helping to intensify that divide, and or we as a people, all people, are creating that divide. Whether we're buying into the nonsense or we're not willing to see the truth. There's so many angles to what's happening, but truth is truth, and the truth cannot be changed, regardless of what we decide we want to believe. The truth is just the truth. So it's time. And as I stated in other videos, wherever I've posted them, YouTube, wherever they are, this is why I created, and I'm working on a movement. I'm building a community of women to join together so that we can raise our voices and stand in power together to bring about change. It's not going to happen when we try to do it alone. That's just not how change happens. We can do a little piece, but when we come together, just think how much more powerful we are as a people, brothers and sisters. We have to unite, and we have to begin to do our part collectively as we collaborate, as we connect, as we support, as we share. We got to get rid of all the greed and all the jealousies and all the envy and all of the systemic reverse psychological enslavement that has been planted within the minds of us as a people. We know this. Start educating yourselves. And those of us that are already doing that, we got to spread the word. We need to read. We need to educate ourselves. We need to find all the missing gaps of information that's there. We can't be ignorant to the reality and the truth any further. Because now, where we are now, we've never faced this in our lives. So what are we going to do? We're not just going to sit back and la-di-da-da. We have work to do. So ladies, I hope as I put the information out that you will join me in the humbleness, but in the strength and power and authenticity of what I'm sharing, the just pure transparency. We got a lot of work to do. Let's make it happen. Vote. Make sure you remind others to vote. And let's raise our voices and let's come together. Peace, love, and light until we connect. And you all know where you can find me on social media. Love and light.